Okay, and welcome to the Labyrinth, the proverbial low point of the story, because, you know, everything just went to shit. And it's also, I'd argue, one of the low points of the game, because this area is just not fun, because it is basically, you thought the Sand Zone had some mean platforming, the Labyrinth is full of it, so, yeah, get used to it. Oh, boy. When I say low point, by the way, I still think it's great. I just mean, if you're comparing areas, I'd say the Labyrinth is not the one I look forward to the most when replaying the game. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. No response. Oh, that's depressing. Okay. Time to get up to this area. So right off the bat in the Labyrinth is this really, really mean section where you have to get all the way to the top area, and if you make one small mistake, you're all the way back to the bottom. Thankfully, we do have in our possession the blade weapon, which is hands down the best weapon that we have in our arsenal at the moment, and it will be our best weapon for a while too. So using the blade, you can just shred through enemies, and it just gets better and better with every level up. It's also extremely effective during boss fights as well, which we will be seeing soon. So let's just make this jump. There we go. Again, I'm gonna see how far I can get without falling, because I don't think I've ever gotten up here without falling at least once, especially when they put dick moves like this. Okay, there we go. We're actually getting a lot of health, which is really good. Okay. We've gotten past the halfway point of this. Oh, fuck. Here I go. Okay, good. I actually didn't fall that far. That could have been way worse. And actually, the jumps are a little bit easier now that, oh, fuck. That was close. Holy shit, that was close. Oh my god, we made it! Sweet, we didn't fall down once. Okay, I feel good about that. The LP curse didn't strike me this time. Okay, now you get to fall all the way to the bottom. Beautiful. Yeah, this is what it's like if you make one small mistake. It's quite irritating. I like how all the robots just immediately left too, because they've probably been down here for God knows how long trying to do that. Okay, so these enemies, these roach-like enemies, are extremely annoying to deal with, unless you have the blade, because basically any of your weapons aren't effective against them at all, except for the blade, which is remarkably effective, so yeah, just don't worry, the game really wants you to use this weapon. Get used to it, it's fun. Okay, welcome to the second part of the Labyrinth, and this is where the game starts throwing all the enemies at you, and this is where you actually get a really good opportunity to try out the blade, especially when it levels up any second now, if you actually give me Doritos. There we go. So now at blade level 2, the blade is about twice the size, but there's also a trade-off to it, and this is one of my favorite parts about the weapons in Cave Story, is because now it starts getting to more interesting territory where the weapons aren't always a direct upgrade when you level it up. And this is the case with the blade level 2, where it's a slightly stronger, but the blade doesn't go as far. So it's an interesting like balancing act of like, if you wanted, you could like try and keep it at level 1 if you prefer it that way. And level 3 is in a similar regard too when we get it. Oh, sweet. Friendly? Oh, I guess so. Oh, except for the part about the rabbit. Okay, maybe this guy's not friendly. Get away from me. Huh? Oh, really? I wonder who it was. Oh, hey. Oh. What? Oh, thank you. I'm quite fond of them as well. You cannot have a look! Again, this is another situation like the machine gun where, oh well, if you don't want your Polar Star anymore, and your Fireball in this case, you can have a brand new weapon, which is fun, but I highly recommend you don't do it. Don't worry, this is the last time I'll tell you to say no to free shit. no, never mind. I will be saying that one more time. Never mind. But yes, you do not want to say yes, because I'd say the weapon you get from this is even worse than the machine gun. At least the machine gun lets you fly and stuff, and it's a fun weapon to use. Because the upgrade you get for this one isn't particularly good. Also, there's a teleporter up there, but we can't actually reach it yet. Oh, really? Oh, crap. Well, maybe we'll find it one day. Right after we save our game. Sweet. Okay, onward. Okay, time to level this thing up to level 3 and really start to see it shred through these cockroach bastards. Please give me experience. There we go. So, at level 3, you get the ghostly Specter of King, and basically whenever he makes contact with something, he'll send out kind of like a shockwave almost of damage that does like chip damage to everything around it. So it's interesting because it's slightly faster, but as far as like raw DPS goes, the level 2 is actually better, especially for boss fights. So it's but as far as enemies are concerned, I'd say that level 3 is as best as you can get. Anyway, let's head in here. Curly! Hi! No, thank you. You're looking fine too, I guess. Well, we tried our best. Oh, cheer up. It'll be okay. We'll get him out of their tricky situation. Don't worry about it. Okay, well, Doc, how's she looking? Well, thanks a lot. Oh, really? Oh, sweet. Okay, sweet. Well, anything to help out Curly, I guess. Sweet. Okay, well, I'll get right on that. Okay, back out here. Oh shit! Wow, they're not joking around. Yeah, they love to fire projectiles with you, but thankfully, it's kind of like the bubble shield, where the king bullets are kind of a shield for you because they'll block attacks. Obviously, they'll like destroy them, or at least do damage to them. Anyway, if we get up here, here is one of the most dick move hidden goodies that you can get in the game. That jump is way too high for us to make unless you have the machine gun or something that you can actually get up there, or something later you can get. There is actually a way to cheese it though and get up there right now, and that's doing this. Using a damage boost off that enemy, you can actually get up here without the machine gun and without any other means. You can just get up there with pure platforming, so it's very handy because inside here is the arms barrier, an optional upgrade that I believe will give us, yes, it will make it so that when we get hit, the amount of experience we lose on our weapons is halved. So that's extremely useful, especially for like taking damage in boss fights when you don't want to lose your specific gun upgrade that you have. There we go. Okay, hop in here. Sweet. Okay. The cure-all. Sweet. This'll help Curly. Oh shit! Okay, Dark Balrog! I have no idea what this thing is, but it's terrifying, and it's also quite annoying to fight. So if you just... It's because this room is really tiny, as you can see, and the terrain is really kind of like awkwardly shaped. And we're already out of missiles, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, just hop over here. There we go. Huh. Well, let us never speak of this ever again. Yeah, it's one of the more random boss fights in the game. Anyway, let's head back to Curly and give her that cure-all, because, yeah, we're just breezing through everything right now. Sup? Well, you could take this pill. Oh, yeah, sweet, no problem. trash collection. I guess so. Oh, really? Oh, what? The doctor said you'd be right as rain with that cure-all. Were there any ghosts? Still, yeah, funny story, actually. Okay, well, if the doctor says that they can take care of everything, then I'm sure it's fine. Oh, whoops, dropped my keys. Are you kidding me? How'd she disappear? I just left the door and there's only one exit. But she's gone. The boulder chamber? She can't do anything by herself. She just said the boulder is immovable unless we have like 2 people. Ugh. Okay, onward to find Curly again. Again, I love the fact that you can leave and then immediately come back, and she somehow left, but whatever. Let's just actually level up the rockets real quick, or the Polar Star. There we go. Not that we're going to be needing the Polar Star now that we have the blade. Trust me, we're going to be using the blade for a while, because it's... never would have guessed, it's really good. At least King left us with this memento to remember him by, because, yeah, it's really fun to use. Anyway, here's a really annoying jump. There we go. Sweet. Thankfully, these spikes aren't insta-kill if you get hit by them, but it still will damage you, so you have to watch out. Did I save? I'm not sure if I actually saved or not. I'm assuming I did, because I would be an idiot if I didn't, because up here is, yeah, this part fucking sucks. So let's, oh god, it's already leveled down. That's not good. Yeah, one thing you might notice about the Blade level 3, by the way, is that it has almost no buffer. If you get hit at level 3, you're pretty much gonna level down. So it's kind of like if you don't get hit, then you're gonna be doing like really good for yourself. Unless you want to be on level 2, which in that case, try to avoid triangles. Which why would we ever want to avoid triangles? That would never be a mechanic later. Anyway, boss fight. Monster X, this thing is called, and this thing fucking blows. I hate this frickin' boss fight so goddamn much. Okay, so again, I'm just trying to really concentrate, but the main thing you want to do first off in the boss fight is you absolutely want to get rid of all those cockroach bastards, because they're just going to be a real nuisance otherwise. Thankfully, we actually just dealt with all of the little beads inside of his little pod there, so once he swerves back and forth a bunch of times, then we can actually lay the smackdown on him like this. There we go. Now he's going to start throwing all these things at us, and thankfully the blade will actually deal with them quite easily. It is level 2 right now, but it's still fine. Yeah, using the missiles on those is good, but trust me, the blade level 2 is also just as good. Thankfully, we actually have not gotten hit at all right now, so that's really good. So now we can switch to the missiles. Oh, we're out of shit. Okay, well, the next one should do it. Let's actually try the bubble shield to... Okay, that doesn't work. Yeah, so basically, for jumping across it, basically, as soon as it swerves back 3 times, then it will come back. And yeah, there was a cat inside, apparently. I made that boss fight look a lot easier than it is. I remember that one giving me a lot of trouble on multiple playthroughs, so I'm really glad that I was actually able to do so well on that. Awesome. I can't stress enough that the key to success in that boss is you need to get rid of the cockroaches, like, as quickly as humanly possible, because the more shit on screen, the more distractions you're going to have. And you definitely want to focus on the boss and not get hit, because if it runs you over, it does quite a bit of damage, so you have to be on your toes. Huh? Booster! And here's the single worst room in the game. I really, really hate this room for a number of reasons, but the main reason I hate this room is that this is actually the first choice you have as to getting the best ending or not, and believe it or not, the best ending requires that you do not talk to Booster at this point. You'd think, because he's your friend, that you just talk to him right now and like, oh yeah, what's up, Booster? How'd you fall into this labyrinth? But trust me, do not talk to Booster right now, or otherwise you will lock yourself out permanently of the true ending. And it's not even a yes or no situation either. If you talk to Booster, you've already screwed up. So yeah, that's really annoying. The second most annoying part is this jump is fucking ludicrous that you have to make to get to this door without talking to Booster, because basically Booster will give you an upgrade to make this jump way easier, let's just say. But if you don't talk to Booster, the jump is way harder, and this jump is so stupidly hard and mandatory for the true ending that for subsequent releases they place this red line on the ground so you will know exactly when to press the jump button, because it's basically a frame perfect jump you have to do. So let's just save our game real quick, because I don't want to fall down again. Also, as for getting to that block up there, you absolutely can't unless you talk to Booster. So just, you have to ignore it for now. And what's coming up is basically a gauntlet of keeping your health up, because yeah, there's no way to refresh your health unless you backtrack all the way to the clinic. Anyway, here we go. There we go. Sweet. God, that jump is so dumb. This room pisses me off so much. It's just the fact that this is like, I don't know. The way I explained it is like the way it is too. Like, just don't talk to Booster. You can't. Just ignore him. Just pretend he doesn't exist right now. Let's move on. Curly, hey, there you are. Oh, really? Huh. Okay, sure. Just this end? Yeah, that's not budging. Well, if only there was a third of us in the labyrinth. Hey, I know you sort of kind of killed Toriko, but I guess I'll have a conversation with you right now. I am pointing a missile launcher at your face, though, so don't try anything funny. Well, obviously. Well, hey, Misery threw you down here, too. You're in the same boat as us. Always the optimist, Curly. Okay, boss fight Balrog again. Oh my god, we're out of missiles. That fucking blows. Okay, so this boss fight is kind of annoying, because if Balrog touches you, basically, he's gonna do a fucking suplex on you and suplex a train. So you have to try to avoid getting hit by letting Balrog touch you at all. Otherwise, he will throw you like this. It's very annoying. Fuck. There we go. Oh, sweet. Okay. No problem. Sweet! Yeah, really. Really? I don't know. Again, he did kill Toriko, so I don't really forgive him for that. Anyway, missiles are powered up. Fantastic. And does that actually give us ammo? Of course it doesn't. God damn it. Okay, so, yeah. We could actually backtrack right now to go to the, to go get some health, but, you know, I think we're actually going to be fine. So let's just head on through with Curly and into the deepest part of the labyrinth.